Yo, you're tuned into the Max Murder YouTube channel. Smash that motherfucking like button. Hit the motherfucking bell. No, wait. You're tuned into the... Hold on.
I got it.
Yeah, you got to go.
Okay. You tuned into the Max Murder. This is Jeff Murphy from Jim and Them, and this is the only channel for wiggers.
Yo, this is Jim from Jim and Them. You're tuned into the Max Murder. Smash that fucking subscribe button. Hit the goddamn bell. This is a goddamn good-ass dude, and this motherfucker's on the grind. Should I be swearing so much?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just bleep it. Bleep, bleep, bleep.
This is Mike from Jim and Them, and you're at the Max Murder's Twitch channel. But you already knew that because
YouTube.
everybody knows. What, it's YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube, sorry.
Oh, shit. This is Mike Steele from Jim and Them, and you're at the Max Murder's YouTube gaming channel. But you already knew that because he's blowing up. He used to have like no subs, and now he's like up plus over 150. Best dude. If you want someone to have your back, you should have Max's back, baby. Fuck, shit, ass, bitch.
What's he playing? He's playing that game when you got a backpack on, you're running around with babies. What's with Norman Reedus? What's that game?
Why is he playing that?
Yeah, my man be playing that Hideo Kojima like he ain't the day one G-ma.
Ooh, he's playing Space Marine 2.
Oh, man. Max Murder, he's like Halo 3 for wiggers.
Shout outs, Max. Thank you, brother. Always been a fucking pillar of the Jim and Them community. We really appreciate your support. It's weird because I do feel like there was this time where I just assumed Max wasn't listening. And then a couple years ago when I went to Albuquerque with Jake for our 9/11 boys, he like messaged me on Twitter or whatever. He's like, oh, I saw you guys are going to be in town or whatever. And I was like, how do you know? And he's like, listening to the show. And I just like, you know, which is fine. You don't have to always be in the chat or whatever, but I just kind of assumed he was gone. But he's always been out there, and he's a fucking kick-ass guy.
Well, and he has genuinely become like, because there's those names of lore, Jim and Them lore.
Sure.
The names that pop up that become like friends of the show, essentially. And Max has more than thrust himself in as like a pillar of the Jim and Them community, and then some.
Yes. Yeah, and he's the resident ICP Juggalo expert. Whenever we have questions, when someone comes up, we're talking about like Blaze Your Dead Homie, Max will call up and be like, well, actually, Blaze Your Dead Homie is also 187 Killa when he's wearing a cowboy hat and leggings.
Well, and also the great thing about Max is like, he's one of what 3 PhDs we have.
That's true.
We only have
That's
3
true.
PhDs.
Very few PhDs.
Proves that he's a real one. You don't become a PhD if you're not a real one.
What about you, Jeff?
Max is a twisted wigger. This is Jeff from Jim and Them saying Max is one twisted ass joker wigger.
So you know what's funny though too? Actually, I got a tweet this week where someone was like, it was like a new person, and they were like, you know, at Jim and Them, like, oh, love the show, and I was this dude at the dispensary was wearing a 22 necklace. This dude that worked at the dispensary, and I was like, are you in New Mexico? And he's like, no, I'm in like Pennsylvania or whatever. And I was like, holy shit! Like I thought he just had a Max Murder wild sighting out there.
That's
but
what
I was like,
I would have bet
there's-
money, dude.
Yeah, maybe there's another one out there, or just a guy that likes 22, I guess.
Oh shit!
2 guys that work at a dispensary that like Jim and Them. There's only one guy that works at Jim and Them. It's dispensary for me, and that's Max Murder, King Wig.
Yeah, wigwag. Wigwam. Excuse me. What are we playing? Cyberpunk 2077? What are we playing? Warhammer?
Yeah,
I don't know these games.
Red
Space
Pill
Marine
games
2.
for gamers. Mountain Dew Livewire.
No, you love to see it. And I mean, if you're in the Jim and Them community, you should know Max Murder. And if you know Max Murder, you should at least be subbed to his channel. Hang out. He's playing games. If you're into that, check it out.
Yeah, maybe you'll listen and you'll be like, wow, this is a great time. This is a fun time.
Yeah.
But even if it's not your jam, you know what you guys do for us all the time? We ask you to go somewhere. We point. We ask you to jump. You say how high. Right now, how high is go and sub to Max's channel. He deserves it.
The only wigger appreciating the beauty of Hideo Kojima. Wow, there's layers to this shit, motherfucker.
I think Hideo Kojima is the original wigger.
Hideo Kojima, the original, officially a Jim and Them wig, a wig Hall of Famer, Hall of Wig.
Jesus Christ.
But no, you love to see it. You love that he's out there grinding. He's out there putting in the work. And if there's one thing that Jim and them know about, it's out there grinding. So shout outs, Max, man. Much appreciated.
I only
love you.
I only recognize his grind because I refuse to grind because I'm a lazy bitch.
Yeah,
but I see in
yeah.
him all the things I wish I was, and that's the grind.
And speaking of grinding, I think he's playing Tony Hawk 3 and 4. Are those
Oh,
bundled
gosh.
together?
Yeah, they are.
They putting out Thug?
That's the rumor, Jim.
Thug remastered. Hideo Yo Penis.
Thanks, Max.
I love Max.